Hey, hello friends, hi. This is video number 3. If you want to understand how to write job application email and if you are experienced, this video is for you. In the previous 2 videos, actually I'm making a video series. This is the video number 3. In the previous 2 videos, I told you about what is the right mindset, the psychology behind writing a proper, effective email. And in the second video, I told about how to write job application email for freshers. This is video number 3. It is for those who are experienced people. So this video will help you to understand all the nitty-gritties of writing a proper email. Everything about it, the paragraphs and the vocabulary used, everything I'm going to explain you about this email writing for job application. So stay tuned. And most important thing is stay till the end, because at the end I'm going to give you actually proper format of email with structures and with all the details about how to start and how to end. So here we go. Let's start. Well, hi guys. So let's start here. I'm going to start now. Now first, there are 5 things which you have to understand about writing an email, effective email. First thing is job position is very important. Understand what is the job position you are applying for. Have the clarity about that. Next is name and contact details. You must give that at the end of your email. Next factor is experience and achievements. Here, experience and achievements are very important because you are experienced, and your achievements, your experience plays a very vital role. You have to mention that very clearly in your email in paragraph number 2, which I'll explain you. Next is your CV as an attachment must be there. You have to make a proper CV, attach that CV and attach with your email, and you have to mention in the email that you have attached the CV. And last is better vocabulary. This is a mail which you are sending to a senior HR. You are experienced, so you must be well versed with the professional language and a better vocabulary. Well, with all these things, the next point is steps. So first of all, make sure that the person whom you are addressing the email is the correct person, the right person. The email address is also correct. Having said this, as I'm talking about email address, your email address from where you're sending the email, that also should be professional. For example, it should not be like sunnycrazy@xyz.com. No, don't do that. Instead of that, have a professional email address like I have, like info@drsandeeppatil.com. Okay, if you don't have the domain, no problem. You can have an email address like, for example, sandeep.patil.21@gmail.com, something like this. But you must have a professional Gmail address, because this is all professional discussions. So you have to be very careful about this. Next point is the subject line, which should be very concise, something like this. Your name you have to write, then the application for the post of, like I'll give you example here. Here is the example, your name Sandeep Patil, application for the post of senior design engineer. If you can't see, I'll move here, senior design engineer. Okay. Now, apart from that, salutation is important. After writing the subject, the next part is salutation. In salutation, dear, and then Mr., Mrs., Ms., name of the recipient. If you know name of the recipient, Mr. must be used when you know that it is a man and he is married or unmarried, doesn't matter. Mr. will come. Next, Mrs. will come when you know that the lady is married, and Ms. will come when you are not sure whether she is married or not. On the safer side, if you're addressing a female, a lady, it is always better to address Ms. Clear with this? Now, if you don't know the name of the person, what to do, you can just simply write dear sir or dear madam. You will be on the safer side. So, as an example, let me explain you here. For example, dear Mr. Kulkarni, dear Mr. XYZ. This is salutation. Now, let us jump ahead and understand the next part, that is the email body, the structure, the skeleton of email. It should be crispy and concise. You are not going to write any essay because these people are very busy. They don't have time to read your detailed email. So you have to be very particular about words. You should not be verbose, write too many words. It will be dull and monotonous. Don't write a long essay. Be crisp and clear. For example, in introduction, only 2 to 3 lines, sufficient, not more than that. In the main body part 1, that is paragraph number 2, we can call only 2 lines. In paragraph number 3, you can write 2 to 3 lines. In the last paragraph, we can call it as conclusion, sufficient 1 line. So you have to really work hard on that. really work hard, choose better words, better vocabulary. I'll show you as I move forward. Now, next part is exact details. I'll tell you about introduction. In introduction, what must be there? As I said, it should be short and crispy. First of all, you have to mention the job position you want to apply for. After applying for this job, dash, dash, dash. Then you have to write from where you got the information, the place where you saw the job advertisement. It is also very important because they have placed advertisement everywhere. I mean, in the newspaper or online portals. So you have to write precisely where you came to know about this job opening. This will go in the introduction, and the last part will be, it is like introduce yourself in short, in brief in the introduction, and mention about yourself, why you think you are suitable for this job. Why you are suitable for this job, why you are interested in this job, why your skills and the job requirements match. In short, you have to write down in the introduction in 2 to 3 lines maximum. Paragraph number 2, you can call part 2 or main body part 1. That's not important. Let us call it as paragraph number 2. Next, mention your education qualification. It's important. Even if your experience, education qualification is important, but apart from that, most important thing is your work experience, that is work experience details. You have to write your experience in short, and also 1 or 2 small achievements in that. 1 or 2, not beyond that. CV is the place where you can write all the details over there. But here it should be just highlight them, just make them curious and let them go and read your CV and download your CV. All right. Now, okay, the next is, this point is, that is, write in detail. I mean, elaborate. Why do you think that whatever your qualities are there, this work experience you have, how this is suitable for that post, how this matches with the post, how this is exactly a fit, right fit, it fits snugly for your post. That also you have to write here in the paragraph number 2. Clear with this? Let us move to paragraph number 3, and it's called as main body part 2. Doesn't matter. 2 to 3 lines. Here you have to tell that you are attaching any link of your experience. You can attach a link because it's an email, it's an electronic document. You can give a link over there. If you have any, like for example, you are applying for a web developer, you have done any good website, your past website, your any technical information, any technical achievements are there, you can give a link over there. Also, you can write that you have mentioned, you have to write about the attachments you are giving there, because you have to give some attachments. I mean, like it can be your CV, it can be your any other documents, it can be professional certificates, it can be anything which you feel like it's important. So tell here that you have attached some things, 1, 2, 3 in the attachments, so that they will come to know exactly what is there in the attachment. Now the last is conclusion. 1 line sufficient, maximum. Okay, don't go beyond that. 1, 2 line is, I say avoid 2 lines, 1 line is sufficient. Now show the recipient that you are very optimistic about this job. And next is thank him or her for the time and attention they have devoted to read your email. So guys, this is all about writing. At the end, sign off with kind regards or yours sincerely at the end. That is sufficient. Now, if you want to insert your signature below, you can write your phone number and your email address there. Now, at the end, why you have to write email address? The reason is you may say that, sorry, it's already there because I have sent my email from this email address. Why to write down? See, sometimes what they do is they forward the resume or your email and your CV to their seniors or their juniors, and there if you have written your email address, all the details over here, mobile number and all, it will be easier for them to track you. All right, so this is the structure which looks very bigger, but it's not. I'll explain you this in detail. Everything I'll explain you, and I will put a big copy, a full copy for you so that you can understand and you can also read it. Okay, so the person whom you are addressing and the subject, as I said before, like Sandeep Patil, application for a senior design engineer. Now, the person, dear Mr. Kulkarni, whom you are addressing, and here you just written the name. If you don't know the name, you can write dear sir, dear ma'am. And the first paragraph is here, where, as I said before, that you have to write about from where you found out that particular advertisement, the reference, and you have to tell that you are very happy that you have that required technical expertise for this position. Now you can see here there are some red words over here. Why I have make them red? Why I have written them? The reason is these are some better words which I have chosen, and these words can be used. It will be quite impressive. But do not ask anyone else to write it for you, because that is not your work. It will be like cheating. So don't do that. All right. The second paragraph. In the second paragraph, I have told that you have to just tell about your education and your achievements. That is what I have done here. You can see here my education, my achievements, and the softwares I know. And also, because it's a senior post, you can tell that how you have done, how you have lead the project. It shows your leadership qualities also. This is different for freshers. For experienced people, it is completely different. Freshers will write about their college achievements, their academic achievements, their participation in different workshops and different competitions organized, inter-college competitions, inter-university, all these achievements they can write. Paragraph number 2, paragraph number 3, here you have to just, as you can see here, that you have to be writing about your attachments, whatever you have attached, and also you have to, thank them that, well, thank you for reading this, and I'm so much thankful for you. So 2 things are there, as I said before, that attachments and thank them. And last part, conclusion, tell them you're optimistic about this. Okay, I'm optimistic about this endeavor, and I wish to be the part of your esteemed institute, esteemed organization, and come over here, sincerely, your phone number, your email address. All right, so this finishes your email application for your dream job. I'm sure that you all are going to follow this. I'm not saying that this is the only one. There can be different versions, but I'm using this, I'm recommending this to my students since last 15 to 20 years, and many students have commented me that it has really helped them. All right, guys. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is going to help you to get your dream job. Thanks a lot for giving your valuable time, and best wishes for your new job. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.